Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I play games, make games, and everything in between. And today we are checking out the Buildbox Smart Asset Flip. If you've ever seen the game Flip the Bottle, this has a similar functionality. If you want to build a game using no code, it's probably a good idea to understand the nodes that make up that asset. So let's take a look. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell as I dive deeper into Buildbox, how each asset is made, what it does, so that you can use it in your game when the time comes. Here's the flip asset. Let's create it a default world. If we look at the smart asset, you can see it flipping around. So I thought we would just try to create something like this. First step, let's jump into the smart asset. Here we have the start, physics set to dynamic, all that makes sense. Friction is 0.5, zero bounce. Very important to pay attention to because we'll be flipping a bottle in the air. You don't want any bounce because it could fall over. And so zero bounce, mass at 1. Here we have a touch node implemented, and when you touch, the character jumps 3.8 in the X direction, a vertical of 13, and 0 Y. And since we're going left to right, we will not be going in the Z direction. Also, we have the rotate node. This says to move it in the Z direction at -180. And then it looks like we also have a delay node that causes the object to rotate to 0, 0, 0 after 2 seconds. The green nodes are the movement nodes. All these are here. These control objects to move in either up, down, in a path, rotate. Wave is actually one of my favorites. I have a tutorial on that, so be sure to check that out if you're curious about the wave node. I'll put links down below. Let's go to this 3D world. We'll create another asset, put the object here, put it on top. We are going left to right, so here, let's put this at 0Z, and the end will be at 5. Also put it at 0Z. Let's try to move this at a -90-degree angle and put the start also at a -90-degree angle. And the reason we're doing this is because, again, we are going left to right. I hit play. Oh, okay, I need to add some physics to this cube, static, and let's create some worlds, some scenes, add the ground in the scene, and maybe some cubes. Let me delete these scenes. And in this case, we're just gonna go to the start and hit D to duplicate. I'm gonna change it to 1, duplicate again, and change that to 2. And we're gonna wanna remove the character. Actually, let's go ahead and move that up to character. Check out the camera. Camera should be followed character. And let's take a look. Okay, everything of course falls through the ground, which has no physics, so let's give it some physics. Physics and static. Try. Here we go. Boom, look at that. Looking cool. However, I don't like the camera view. Like that. Perfect. Boom. Can actually do a double jump, but if you do a double jump, it screws everything up. And sometimes it looks like you can just keep jumping forever, which is not what you want. When the cylinder is rotating in the air, if you don't tap for long enough or only tap for a short period, it's possible to get the cylinder off axis. So here you can see it's not as it was in the beginning. Here we got it perfectly landing on the cube, but if you play this long enough, the axis just gets off like this. Let's take a look at the asset to see if there's anything we can do. This rotate here is supposed to set everything back to 0, 0, 0. It doesn't do that. Maybe hitting the reset will help. Let's take a look. If you just tap a bunch of times, everything will just get off axis. And yeah, the rotate 0, 0 doesn't seem to reset everything. So that's a bummer. Because this touch node only does touch and release, it's limited. So curious if we can throw in the touch rotate, try to adjust this. So this is at Z -180. You touch, rotate 180, you release So that's how the current Flip Smart asset works. I think there's still some things to be desired in having it be a functional gameplay mechanic. And honestly, I would love to see like a Flippy game template that works properly, because there's a lot of cool things you can do. When you're playing in 3D, you want to use the world and the physics to your advantage. The Flip asset starts to do that. It's almost there, but it's a little incomplete. I feel like either you have to know how to code to adjust the assets or create a unique experience that works well with the current setup. That's my look inside the Flip asset. Have you used this asset? And if you would, how would you use it? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.